In South Africa, former President Jacob Zuma's son, Duduzane Zuma, took the witness stand on Monday. He appeared before the Zondo Commission, a public inquiry investigating allegations of state corruption and fraud. At the state capture inquiry, Zuma refuted allegations by 6 witnesses, saying that he was a political facilitator of the wealthy Gupta family. He's expected back at the commission today. CGTN's Angelo Coppola has more.
One of those witnesses was ex-Deputy Finance Minister in Nsibisi, Jonas, who claimed that Zuma had called him to a meeting at which a Gupta brother had allegedly offered him over $40 million and the Finance Minister's position if Jonas worked with the family. Zuma firmly denied the allegation.
My view or my version was not requested at the time because there's emphasis on a time frame. This was raised in the media. There was media statements put out. The man went on TV and said whatever he needed to say. I'm not taking away from why he did it. I don't know. He did what he had to do. Good for him. I have no issues with that. Now, what I'm saying is it's the first time I'm being asked this question. The only time I came across it was on a 3.3. I was not given an opportunity by the public protector. You don't see my record in the public protector's report. Maybe you asked why.
Duduzane Zuma was also implicated in the meeting between former Free State Premier Ace Magashule, former Free State Economic MEC Nkodlisi Dukwana and Tony Gupta, where bribes were offered. It's another meeting that Zuma says he didn't attend.
I find it even more interesting that I'm always placed in the middle of these discussions. And I happen to be a couch or a lampshade in these meetings. Didn't see anything, I don't say anything, so I find that it's more interesting.
Then there was the meeting with ex-Minerals Resources Minister Ramahlodi, which took place at the St. George's Hotel during an ANC senior leadership meeting.
The position, Chair, is that I'm denying the points that I mentioned out. This version of events as placed in this document did not reflect the reality at that time. There was no such meeting. The only times I've met him have been in passing. There's been no formal sit-downs or get-togethers. Me meeting him at St. George's Hotel to discuss this subject matter that he's placing forward, because that's what these paragraphs are about, is entirely not true.
It was a case of he said, she said. The 6 witnesses claiming that Zuma was in fact in those meetings and facilitated some of those underhand deals, while on the other hand Zuma is denying ever being present or facilitating any kind of underhand deals. I'm Angelo Coppola for CGTN in Johannesburg, South Africa.